Well, hello there, world. Good morning. How the fuck are you? It's your boy Duff, man. Keep that shit 100 TVs. Uh, General. And I just want to say shout out to King Ghost and shit for his half an hour. Keep that shit 100 TV episode yesterday. I gotta say, it's very deep. You know, us here on Keep That Shit 100 TV, we do a lot of entertaining anecdotes mixed with the truth. Yesterday was not an entertaining matter. It was very heartfelt. Usually things that I clown him for, I call him Drake and Chris Brown and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I have these conversations with Ghost on the regular basis, so it's normal shit for me and him to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are just catching on to it now. Okay. But it was very inspirational. I gotta say, I tip my hat to him for yesterday's episode because, people seem to lose sense of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just heartless or anything like that. Like, we don't have feelings and things like that. Like, we have feelings, like, for situations, but it's a lot of reasons why we don't give a fuck. And, he explained his half of why he doesn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because people show me that they don't give a fuck about me. Like, I don't like technology right now. Like, I fuck with technology, but I don't like technology because it create egos, something that's not necessary. And I feel like that shit blows me. Like, we ain't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people put it like, oh, that's a light skin. Nah, fuck that skin color shit. Yeah, I am the first one to launch the light skin jokes, but this ain't that type of situation today. It's corny. It's very, very corny. Now, sure, all of us got jobs and shit to do and things like that, but the corny part is when you think that it's okay to be on social media and not reach back to that friend. You never know what the fuck they're going through. You don't know because you beg yourself on technology. See, this generation don't even like to get on the phone. They want a motherfucking text, emojis to express how they feel. But how can you really, really understand how a person feels if you don't hear the sound of their voice, how they express it, their tones? Those are the things that are missing so much in today's society. That's why relationships are so frugal because we take away the biggest component in a relationship to typing. The lines of communication are nowhere near strong as generations behave because I'm not gonna respond to this text right now. You know what I'm saying? Just unnecessary. Like, really, why? Ask yourself, why do you do that? Like, really, is it really serving the purpose? Do you really need an ego in this situation? What happened to the purity? But you want to hold on to that ego. Let me tell y'all something. As a person who had an enormous ego, it took life to humble my ass. Let me tell you, ego, pride, and addiction kills all relationships. All. Think about it. Really think about it. People be on drugs. That shit ruins shit. People who's got humongous egos. That ruins shit. It's just like you gotta understand, like and this is why people say, "Can why you don't date?" Woo, woo, woo. I dabble with dating when I can, but in all honesty, I really don't understand the dating clamor because people date titles and amenities. They don't date people anymore. They're dating where you work at, what you drive, what you own. Why does my amenities mean anything about us building something? It has nothing to do with it. See, when a person just want to date a person for their, oh, you need this or you need that. There's plenty of ways to make a person feel special without having amenities. Like, for example, dudes ain't got no car. Sure, a girl wants to be picked up. What makes you think You can't pick them up in a cab or Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the whole complex of you driving and the appeal of that, but what if you don't got that? And then automatically a girl will write your ass off just because you don't have it. And I feel like that doesn't take away from me as a person. You don't know if my car was repossessed 2 days ago or not. You don't know if I got tickets. You don't know if I got a boot. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to get ourselves out the mind frame of dating amenities, job titles, and things like that. Those type of things would make your vision blurred. And I don't blame none of y'all. I blame society. I blame social media. I blame reality TV. I blame all of that that has warped the mind of what the dating clamor needs to be. Like me, I don't ask a girl for amenities. I don't know what it's like to have a girl to do those X, Y, and Z things for me. Never had that. Never. Never. I had plenty of girlfriends, but have I ever had one that really, really fucked it with me like to the core of it all? Or did I push her away? Well, let's see. I wouldn't say I push all girls away. I have pushed a few. But that's because I wasn't ready. I was trying to convince them and myself that I was ready for something that I completely was not ready for. Completely. And I have no problem admitting that. You see, that's the easy shit for me to own up because I believe that the power belongs in the hand of the beholder. And I'd be damned if I let anybody else have that type of power over me. Like, fuck it, I can admit my own shit. I don't need you to do it for me. I put myself on blast. So, that's what I do. I stand in my own way. Not necessarily on purpose, not because I want to. It's because I got to. Am I afraid of my own greatness? Maybe. But it took for my moms to pop up in my dream and for someone special to tell me, give me an hour-long conversation, set me down, and tell me what's real. And that's probably the only person that was able to do said thing and not, I don't get offended. I don't go back and forth with them. I sit there in silence and listen and be submissive and own up. Those are the things that makes me have the power in the hand of the beholder. And I gotta say, man, I had to take some time out to reevaluate. They told me to reevaluate, take time out to reevaluate, like what's important to me. And I could have made this a La Familia gang discussion. We could have lit up a few J's and talked about it and things like that. But I said, you know what? I don't need, like, I love my supporting cast. I love my team. Let Big Duff handle this one on his own. Let me handle it. I can handle it. I know I can. I'm a strong enough person. I'm courageous. I can do it, So I took that time out by myself. Just chill, let some things out loud, own up. Yeah, definitely did because it's like, I don't want to point the finger. Fuck that pointing the finger shit. Point that shit at yourself. And I do. I'm pointing it at me. No one else is at fault but me. You understand? So, I just want to own up to my own shit because I smell me. You understand? So, I'm just owning up to it. And, you know what I'm saying? I want people to understand that, Duff is not just, what's the proper term? Is that, am I content? Duff is definitely not content with his surroundings because Duff feels as though that he is outgrowing situations. And as long as I feel like that, I'm always going to push myself to go forward. So people probably think that, hold up, maybe Kennard had dehauled the process a little bit. So it took for a person to put the battery pack back in my back. And now I've been going hard with shit. And I appreciate that person every step of the motherfucking way for putting that battery pack on my back because, like I said, when I talked to my dad about it, he said, "Well, that's good. That's good because if I would have said that to you, you probably would have got into something. Ain't no problem. We'd have definitely clashed." So I appreciate who told me what they told me. You know, hour long conversation, and I had to reevaluate some things. What's important to me? What do I want? What do I want for my future? And I definitely stood in my own way, and I'm not going to point the finger. I've had many instances where life felt like life gave up on me, or clipped me up, or clipped my wings. I definitely felt that way. From when I was dating Joy, or the, some other girls I dated after her. Uh, I always looked at those things, or other instances like my mom's passing, or whatever the case I was going through, kind of keep me still, shackle me. But now, nothing, and I mean nothing, will break me now. I'm going after for what I want. What I want? Oh man, I want a lot. I'm really not a needy person, but I do want some things. Do I want a family? Absolutely. Do I want a girl to be my big three? Best friend, lover, protector? Absolutely, because I'm willing to be one and the same to her. I have no problem with that. Like, it is a big dream of mine that I've had on multiple occasions because the fact that my mom's is no longer here. So dating for me is different than everyone else that I'm around because their parents are here. Mine's in North Carolina. My dad and my stepmom is down there. So it's a difference. Some people's relationship never go out the parameter of the DMV. So for me to want to go outside the parameters is a big deal. And I don't, I know going down to the reunion will be a big deal. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I used to be scared of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to deal with the backlash to come with it. Now, I'm looking forward to that shit head on. Bring it on. Don't care. You understand? Because now, I'm older. Like at first, like, ain't bring nobody down no damn North Carolina and shit, man. What a smut said. And that was my whole MO. But now, at the age I'm at, man, you gotta grow up, Kanala. Like your age on your ID says you're grown up, but are you really? I think I'm halfway there. I don't think I'm completely there. And it takes a lot of heart and courage to own up to that. And my mom popping up in my dream. And that hour-long conversation. So it took a lot for this to happen. And like I said, I could have did this with the Loud Familiar gang, and we could have had a big conversation, and had us a session and blow and all that shit. I was like, you know what? I don't even want no weed, no people around me. I don't want nobody around me for this situation. I'm gonna handle this jump by myself. No Mary Jane present, and I'm gonna reevaluate what's important to me. What matters to me. Need to focus on those things. And that's all I had to do, man. And I just want to say shout out to King Ghost for his once again for his half an hour episode last night. I will not be doing one in the same. I'm at the halfway mark at 15 minutes, but I will not be doing one in the same. I just wanted to clear the air of owning my own shit, as my cousin Brandon would say, who always tells me this, who verbally puts his foot in my ass. There's only two people that can verbally put their foot in my ass, and I will not jab back with them. Brandon and Sharif. It's the only two people that can do that type of shit, and we're going to jab back. Everybody else, we can kind of jab back, play off it a little bit, make it a little comical, but still truthful at the same time. But them two, I'm submissive. I'm quiet. Fuck the phone. You have my undivided attention. Let me have it. And that's my episode of Keep That Shit 100 TV today. I think it will be some more episodes hitting your net sometime this weekend. I will be with the usual suspects on Saturday and Monday. So I'm pretty sure there will be a camera present. So just stay tuned to keep that shit 100 TV. It's your boy Duff. I'm about to get my morning started. I need some breakfast in my life. Holla at your boy.